Hello, what's going on, everyone? It's Camille out of Pooler, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. And guys, in this video, what I wanted to talk to you about really quickly, Instagram just joined, and we got Facebook and YouTube up here. So what I wanted to do in this video very quickly is just talk to you about a conversation in the inbox that I had yesterday with a young lady who wanted to purchase some products from me, okay? So and this is going to be a teachable and coachable moment for those of you who are willing to receive the lesson. Some, please stop kicking the table. Okay. It's shaking the camera. All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead. First of all, save this video, because if you ever think about quitting, I want you to watch it. Okay. Then I want you to also share this video with anyone you know who is thinking about quitting. And this has nothing to do with MLM. It could be quitting a regular business or quitting anything. I want you to, because I want you to get like the moral of the message, okay? So we're going to go ahead and jump into this conversation, and then I'm going to break down and analyze different parts of it, all right? So the young lady asked, do I have some products that she can purchase? What she purchased is not important right now. So I responded back, and then she says, how long is shipping? I used to sell this stuff, and I was thinking about going back to selling it. She said, I ordered some products, but I don't order these particular ones that I'm getting from you. So I gave her the pricing. And see, anytime, I've told my team this plenty of times, like a great percentage, you would be surprised at how much of my business comes from people who were in the business and stopped working the business. You would be surprised. Whether they went to other companies or what, you would be surprised how much of my business is from people who are still in the business. I literally have some people ordering from me simply because they don't understand the website. Okay? So, you would be surprised, right? But every time somebody tells me that they're in the business or they used to be in the business, it makes me curious, right? My antenna goes up. So, she says, how can I pay? I invoiced her. And she asked, how long have you been with TLC? So I told her since 2015. So I asked her, she said, dang, I wish I would have stayed in and stayed with it. But I think I just didn't have the right guidance or wasn't ready. Okay. Now I love honesty. So with the guidance, I ain't gonna lie. When people mention their leadership, that's when they kind of lose me, because I'm like, hold up, because it's super important to me that people take accountability for stuff. You can't get nowhere in life if you don't realize that you are the one directing yourself through this life. And are there some obstacles and challenges that come your way? Shoot, yeah. But ultimately, it's up to you to determine how you're going to deal with those things and the perspective that you're going to have going forward to overcome them, all right? So when she said that last part, or wasn't ready, then she took some accountability. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can rock with this girl, right? So then I said, in reference to when she said, I wish I would have stayed with it, I said, why didn't you? Because I didn't realize that she was going to give me the answer right then. And where she said, right guidance or wasn't ready, I said, I've heard a lot of people say that. And then I asked her, when did you stop? She said, a year ago, but it still says I'm active. I asked her, is her smart ship still on? She said, no. I asked her who she's under just because I was curious. Now, funny thing is, she's a part of the team that is most known in my company. I'm not a part of that team, but I love that team. You know why? Because that team is a force to be reckoned with. They drive so much traffic. So they bring so much, they shine the light so bright on our products, and they drive so much traffic through social media to our company. We're one of the most well-known MLMs, and we're a sexy MLM because of that team, and I'm not ashamed to say it. However, a lot of people think they're automatically going to win by default if they join that team. And this proves that you won't. And that's no shade to that team. The bottom line is, going back to accountability, you're not going to win unless you make a decision to win. Period, point blank. I know of people on that team who have 1,000 points, like, no, 1,000 points, that ain't nothing. People on that team who have over 1 million points on their power leg and 0 on their pay leg. And somebody's still going to be like, but they only have to build one side. But if you don't build that side, guess what? I don't care if you get 5 trillion points on your power leg. Guess what your paycheck going to be? Still 0. You have to do your part. You cannot ride anyone's coattails, and it is up to you, right? So it like I said, it's always funny to me. And she asked, people have asked me, like I went to my mastermind weekend and someone knew of my team because they saw my rings and they said, oh, you're in TLC. I said, yeah. They saw you a part of 1,000 families. I said, no, I'm not. And she said, did I offend you? And I said, no. She was like, oh, because I said, no, you didn't offend me. I love 1,000 families. I get a lot of business because of 1,000 families. Why would I be offended? You know what I'm saying? But I know what she was saying though. So anyway, she tells me who she joined. That's not important. And so she says, but I watched your live and you encouraged me and I like your spirit and energy. That means a lot when people say that to me, because that's the whole point of my lives. It's not always to get on here and make a sale. It's definitely not to get people to join my team. My team knows I'm very funny. My grandmother calls me very peculiar, right? Don't come bringing no bad energy. I am literally in the process right now of hiring a VA to scrub my videos and literally take my enrollment link off of my videos that have been on the internet for years, because I want to do a better job of filtering who I let come close to me and the team. And that's not a popular thing that most MLMers do, but that's something that I want to do. For sure. Because I know what this experience has done for myself and my son. I know what it is capable of doing for other people. And I'm really going forward only want to work with people who respect it. Does that mean you can't join TLC if you're broke or if you have work to be done? Yeah, no. I was about to say yeah. I said yeah. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means you won't be able to join me anymore. Because I choose. The great thing about having your own business is you can choose how to run it. And I choose not to partner with people or allow people to partner with me who have not done a certain amount of work on themselves beforehand for many, many reasons. These few years that I've been with TLC have taught me a lot. I spent a lot of time with people instead of spending time with my son. I've spent a lot of time with people instead of spending time with my husband when I was married to him. I've spent a lot of time with people who ain't even around instead of spending time with people that I, like family members and friends and stuff of that nature. So when you partner with the right people, this business does not drain your energy. It gives you energy. When you partner with the right people, right? And this is why, and I will tell you this is why a lot of people in my particular industry catch heat, because it's like, oh, so-and-so is a big time person. They don't talk to people. You cannot give your energy to everybody at all levels. And you can only learn this by not quitting and by having life teach you this lesson enough times. If you entertain, ladies, if you entertain every man who says he loves you, you're going to have problems. Fellas, if you entertain every woman who says she won't have your baby, be your wifey, you're going to have problems. Everybody watching. If everybody who says, oh, you cool, I want to be your friend, can we hang out? If you go to coffee with them, if you go to the club with them, you're going to have problems. Don't give everybody access to you at every level without them qualifying for your time. Okay? So going back to the message, she said, okay, this is good. She said, I really stopped after the BML situation. That was the Black Lives Matter situation. And then I told her, because we were talking at the same time. So I'm like, oh, I've heard of your sponsor. She has an amazing story. I don't know the other person though. So then she said her sponsor is still in, but has a lot of stuff going on, but was very successful in it. And then she asked me, do you do TLC full time? So we're going to be talking over each other in the chats. All right. So keep up with it. Hey, Cheryl Mazik and everybody else who came in. Hey, Monica Lassiter. Yeah. Hey, Kim. Absolutely true. I tell no lies. I tell no lies. So now I'm responding to her. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, if this is your first time watching this, there was a situation with Black Lives Matter where our CEO misspoke because he was ignorant about some things. He had to be educated, right? So I never run from controversy. A lot of people quit during that time. Let me tell you something. Since I've been with this company, which is 2015, I done seen people leave for various reasons. Every now and then, something gonna happen. There's gonna be a bump in the road. There's going to be something that happens that makes people say, oh, this is a sign from God. I shouldn't be here. Okay. And no shade to people who are left, but this is a normal thing that I've seen plenty of times. It happened in my prior company. It happens in every company. So it's to be expected, right? So this is me responding to her about the Black Lives situation. So I said, yep, quite a few people did leave. Most of them had not really been in that long, though, and never met Jack Fallon. I'm not going to make any excuses for anyone, but I knew it was just ignorance regarding the gravity of his words. I've met him many times. And what he and this company have done for me, my son, girl, I can't even begin to tell you. See, I talk to people like they're people. You know why? Because they're people. Stop calling them prospects. Stop acting like they're these inanimate objects that you have to try to mind control and manipulate. Freaking talk to them like they're people, and you'll be so much happier talking to them. They'll be so much happier talking to you, and you both will be successful at getting the outcome you both desire. It's really just that simple, right? So I said, girl, I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, he's done so much for me and my son. Girl, I can't even begin to tell you. This is a mostly Black company. TLC is very Black. So I told her, so I knew that if he had any problem with Black people, he would have changed the company culture long ago so that so many of us wouldn't come over here. That's just facts, right? It makes sense, right? So I said, it's easy to make the mistake he made. And then I told her, my ex-husband is not American. He was from a third world country. And I would sometimes say things that I did not know would offend him about his native land. And I said, but that ain't why we divorced, lol. And then I said, I had to be educated about that, which I did not know. And so did Jack Fallon. You feel me? So when somebody says something to me about something they didn't like, I don't gloss over it, ignore it. I approach that thing head on. And when you do this enough time, hey, what's going on? At home paychecks, he said facts. At the same time that Jeanette said facts over here. Guys, when you don't run and hide from stuff, we are all human beings trying to navigate this thing called life. We are going to make mistakes. But this is why it's important. When you are in a company, this company should be your company. You should get to know the CEO. You should go to the company events. You should exchange body heat with these people and not just look at them through a Facebook or Instagram live. Get to know the real people so that when these things happen, you have some context to say, did they really mean it like that? Or, should I be taken? So everything I said was true. It was easy for us to have a mass exodus. And most of those people had never, ever, ever exchanged any personal words with Jack Fallon. They definitely didn't have him impact their life like I have had him impact mine. Like total life changes has been a total life change for me. Okay? 100% facts. Get it all in. Yes, Cheryl. You know. All right. So then I told her, yes, ma'am. TLC is what I do full time. And then I told her I make more money selling this tea than I did working a corporate job that required me to have a master's degree. Facts. And I told her I get everyone with just my videos. And a lot of my customers are former TLC reps. Lol. I mean, a lot. Joy said, meet the people. Cheryl said, meet the people in real life. In real life. Joy said, we are a people business. Know the people, communicate with people, teach each other what is cool and what is not. Yes, and have grace. In this day and age, as of the making of this video, it's 2021. We're going through a period of cancel culture. And it's really like, in some instances, I get it. But in other instances, I'm like, really? Really? And I try not to cancel people. Some of y'all make it hard. But I try not to cancel people in my real life. But I will remove you from my orbit. Right? Total life changes is really life changing. Love the company. I'm home. Now you have to pay back the loan in debt. Right. My student loans, 6 figures. TLC, no debt. No debt from TLC. TLC, every penny I've invested in this company, I've made back. Will that be your story? I don't know. Probably not. You know why? Not because I know you personally, because I don't, right? This is a one-to-many communication. I don't know who's on the other side of this screen besides the people that I'm naming who are watching me live. However, the reason why I know that you probably won't make the money I've made is because the majority of people don't. The majority of people don't show up on the Facebook Live. I was about to go take a nap. Truth be told, 5 minutes ago, your girl ain't look nothing like this. I had on this polka dot robe. I had on my glasses. Hair was up. Rings wasn't on. Oh, I was about to snuggle in and have a nice, nasty date with Mr. Sandman. But I said, no. Your job is to serve the people, Kim. You've got to go live before you get that nap in. Okay? So I came on and did live. The majority of people won't do that. This young lady just said she didn't do lives, right? So, in response to her talking about my live, where she said, I watch your lives, you encourage me, and I like your spirit and energy. So I said, thanks so much for saying that. I love this company, and as a single mom who will have no time with my son without the freedom that this business gives me, I'm forever grateful for the opportunity and just want people to chill out, have fun with me for a few minutes. This is facts. Have fun with me for a few minutes during my video and trust me enough to try different stuff from TLC because I think all the products great. I'm addicted, right? This is how I talk to people in the inbox. The same way I talk to you on the live. That's my secret sauce. Those are my married work. I don't have fairy dust that I sprinkle on people or none of that. What makes me money in TLC is that I'm not funky. And I don't have a script. I might have an outline or I might know the general flow of how a message should go. But my secret sauce is that I'm real. It's funny that J-Lo did that song and really it was Ashanti singing, right? So she wasn't real in that song, but I'm just saying, right? Jeanette said, me too, addiction. Right. We have great products. But it's amazing that we all have the same great products, right? I have the same tea that Jeanette has. I have the same tea that Cheryl and Carrie have. So why are our paychecks not the same? It's you. You are the last dragon. You possess the power of them all. Them all. Y'all know nothing about that last dragon. Bruce Lee, that's show enough, right? You are the last dragon. Jeanette said, same, Kim. Right? And I don't take myself too seriously in this business. If I come on here and I stumble on my words or I don't look the best or whatever, so be it. And that makes me relatable to people. It's not a shtick. It's me. It's me. This is the best business ever. You know why? Because never have I ever in my life been able to 100% show up to work being just me and get paid handsomely for it. Now, it's a skill set. It didn't start out that way. Truth be told, let me tell you, like Funky Dineva say, let me tell you the real tea. The real tea is your girl didn't really start making money in this company to about, let's say 2018. 3 years. 3 years I was in and I didn't make nothing. And I didn't come on here and complain and whine and moan and ask y'all to buy from me so I could hit a rank or win a vacation or ask y'all for favors. I put the work in, and if my check wasn't what it needed to be, I took that on the chin. I didn't make that your problem because I knew it was my problem for 3 years. My breakthrough year was just last year. Okay? So let's be clear. Your girl didn't come in with major success. You know what? I'm gonna get you for that. My son is over there imitating me. But again, where you know, when I was growing up, my mom could bring all 3 kids to work. Donald's Pharmacy, right down there downtown Savannah. All 3 kids sitting in the back, right by the drugs, prescription drugs, doing our homework. That's the last time you could bring your kids to work. But my son's sitting right here making a fool of me. I can bring my kid to work. You know why? Because my work is my home. And I run this. Okay? Dang, y'all writing some good comments. I have a feeling. All right. Short your mouth, Dragon. I'm a life into the products and company. You spitting truth. Cheryl, I had to come on and tell the people because y'all don't get it. I'm not saying it'll be easy, but what I am telling you for a fact is that it's worth it. I'm telling you this, okay? I don't know about that last dragon, but really it is true. Everything that I'm doing now, I had inside of me when I started, but I wouldn't let it out. I was scared about what this person would say. I was scared about what that person would think. My co-workers were on the former co-workers, because I was unemployed. My former co-workers was on the page, and I didn't want them making fun of me because I had joined one of those things. Guess what, though? In 2018, when the judge told me I had to get out of the marital home, me and my son, after the divorce, ain't none of those people that I was worried about said, hey, Kim, you can stay in my basement. Hey, Kim, I got a spare room. Hey, Kim, I'll pay your bills until you get on your feet since your husband decided he's deuces. And it happens. No problem. I'm not saying my ex is a bad guy. I'm just saying this is my story. All those people that I was so worried about weren't worried about me. You see? See how that works? All those people that I was all their thoughts and opinions that I was letting just rent space in my head and keep me from going live back then and keep me from showing up like I show up now and just being honest with you. All of that mental mess in my head, that's what held me back. That's why I didn't have those breakthroughs. But I'm so glad I didn't quit. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. My bank account is glad too. Anyway, y'all get me worked up. Dang, I'm going to have to come back to these. Be careful who you listen to. Absolutely, y'all. You got to be careful who you listen to, right? I was divorced as well and said yes to TLC, and it helps with my bills glory. That's right, Jeanette. I remember when I found that out about you. People need to hear this. People need to understand. All right? So then she says, I never did go live. Maybe 1 or 2 times. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. And I really appreciate this young lady. Like, she is A-okay in my book. And this is giving me, like I said, this is giving me like her name and like I said, names of people and stuff like that. Not important. I want you to get the message. I'm going to be very honest with you. If you are in my company and you're not going live, you might as well quit. That's not me being mean. That's just me saving you time and frustration. You might as well quit. Just shut it down. And if you're going to quit, quit quick. Don't drag the quitting out. Quit quick. My team knows I ain't hard up for your auto ship, for your smart ship, for your nothing ship, for your bull. I ain't hard up for it. If you're going to quit quick. Okay? Don't waste my time. Neither yours. I got that from David Imoniti. I couldn't believe it when he said that in a meeting. I was like, oh my gosh, he just told us that we're going to quit. But you know what? He's right. That's why he's a multi-millionaire, because he understands the importance of time. Don't ruminate over a decision. No. Right? So, what was my point? Think about it. If you're not going to do lives, you got everybody in 1,000 family. No, I'm just playing. Everybody in 1,000 family ain't doing lives. But y'all know a lot of them families in 1,000 families going live. They dancing. They TikToking. They wearing, Amazon fashions. They wearing Versace, Gucci, Fendi. All right? Now, I'm over here in my TLC shirts going live, right? It's all good, though. But I'm doing my thing over here. They doing their thing over there. People can hear our voice. They see our mannerisms. They see our facial expressions. They know how we joke. They know how we shook. And you over there putting up a post. Anybody want to start working on their summer body? I'm just going to be honest with you. Which one you think going to get more attention? Which one you think the people going to bomb with more? Right? You over there writing dissertations and paragraphs because you're trying to type out everything that I'm saying. How long we been on here? About 23 and a half minutes. Do you know how many words I've said? Do you know how long it would take you to type out everything that I'm saying? Do you know that even if you could type it all out, you couldn't convey it with the emotion that I'm doing, the up and down, like my ritmo, my rhythms, my tones, my expressions. You can't convey that in a post. But you don't want to go live. So she said she went live maybe 1 or 2 times. I said, why not? I said, going live is a gold mine. Y'all, I've built my whole entire business on video. My whole entire 6 figures from videos. I'm in Pooler, Georgia. When I went to the mastermind house this weekend with my mentor, everybody was like, where's Pooler? Exactly my point. There's nobody on my team in Pooler, Georgia. But I have customers in Alaska, customers in different countries, customers in Texas, in Michigan, and customers all over from video. I'm doing a newscaster thing right now. I got on a shirt right here, but I got on my pajama pants below. Y'all don't even know unless I told you. Video only allows you to do that. I used to have to go down to dang on DeKalb County and dang on, what was that thing called? Casual corner suit. Y'all don't know about casual corner suits? Pantyhose in Atlanta heat. You know how your feet feel in pantyhose in Atlanta heat? To go work at a job making $40K a year. 6 figures. Home, pajama bottoms, videos. So tired of y'all playing with this opportunity. My team knows too, because I had to go off on Sunday. Oh, baby. I'm in Sanger, Texas. People ask me all the time, when the hell is Sanger? Video will change your life. Yes, Cheryl, so you know, I don't know where Sanger is too either. I met somebody at the Mastermind House who was from Paradise, Texas. That was my first time hearing him. He was like, yep, the 7th most known Paris, Texas. He was like, the 7th most known Paris in the world. I laughed at that. I thought it was so funny. Bobby said, I challenged myself to do 2 lives a day from Facebook and IG last week, and I got it done. Yes, Bobby! Got 4 new customers from doing it. Thank you, Kim, for the training last week, confirming that move. Thank you for listening and actually acting on it, Bobby, because very few people do. And let me tell y'all something else about this profession. A lot of the main reason why people do not succeed is because they're selfish. I ain't frozen. I want that to sink in. You're selfish. Your ego's so big, you're not thinking about the person you can help. Your ego so big, you won't listen to somebody who's not on your team. I don't even talk to people on my team. Like I said, I make so much money from people who are not on my team. They pay me for products if they miss the deals. They pay me for consulting because they want my training. I make so much money from people who are not on my team. And I'm not going to lie to you. Last year, Stormy had a director's challenge. And I said, this lady is a multimillionaire. She got 1,000 families all tight-knit. And she's going to open up her director's training to everybody in the company. Why would she do that, pray tell? You know why? Because she understands laws and principles, sowing and reaping. When she opened up that training to everybody in the company and my team plugged in, do you know our checks went up? She didn't get paid off of that. Last week, my friend who's on another team asked me to speak to his team. I didn't say, what you gonna do for me? No, I didn't care. That's my friend. Like my genuine friend. Not my friend because I get paid off of him, because I don't, because he's on another team. That's what I'm saying. You have to let go of your ego if you want to be in this profession. And the funny thing is, a lot of people don't come here because they like, you ain't gonna get paid off of me. You just want to recruit me to get paid off of me. And then when they find, like, if you crack their shell and they join, now they only want to talk to people that they get paid off of. They have commission breath. The same people who didn't want you to get paid off of them only want to do, phone call. The same people who had an issue about you getting paid off of them, now they trying to get paid off of everybody. So weird. Only over here does that happen, right? But going live, I promise you, if you're not going live, you're not thinking about the people that you can serve. You're not thinking about the people that you can impact. I met my sponsor. A lot of people don't know this. My sponsor is Kerry George out of New York. I met my sponsor from videos. I was doing business with him for years before we ever met in person. The power of video. If Kerry George had not been on video, I wouldn't have met him. I wouldn't be in this opportunity. Like I said, I'm a single mom, divorced. And I'm not going to say life for me is stress-free, but I know my life would not be this good had I not found this opportunity and I was still in that corporate job. So when you don't go live, when you don't tell your story over and over and over again, when you don't spread the good news, and if you're a part of the company and your products suck and you too embarrassed to talk about go get another company. If you don't believe in it, go get another company. Why are you ain't got to push nothing. If you know what you're doing, I don't push nothing. You pushing that. I'm tired of NutriBurst. Well, then let me help you. Let me introduce you to my block party. I'm not taking no static. You're not gonna coming to me and talking bad about TLC is like you calling my baby ugly. You crazy. If you think I'm gonna take you talking out the side of your neck to me about the company that has set me free, you got another thing coming. I censored myself. Yes, I did. Janelle said, I met my sponsor. You sure did, Janelle. You met me through videos. And it was years before we met in person. Okay? Videos are powerful. And this is a medium, y'all. It is free. If Facebook and Instagram tomorrow said for every Facebook Live you do, it's going to be $5, y'all would crap a brick. Oh, I knew I should have went live. Yes, you should have. Dang on it. Yes, you should have. But you got to realize that these seasons don't last forever. Capitalize on this time right now. And I'm here to tell y'all this again because the same thing that Stormy and other leaders, my leaders have done trainings for other people too. I'm just using Stormy as an example because when she did that director's challenge, it showed me a lot. Be with a person who is of the most service to the most people makes the most money. If you are broke, it's because you only thinking about yourself. Now, I know that ain't popular, and I know you might be a good person, and that might get you into heaven, but it ain't gonna make you no money in TLC or no other company. You got to be of the most service to the people. Everybody say they want money. Let me tell you something. Money is not out here on little tiny legs and with little tiny arms walking around on the ground. No, money is in the pockets of the people. So if you want money, that's what you have to do. You have to get the money via the people. You need to get your communication skills up. It's going to take some time. And I know you don't like that because somehow y'all think that you can suck at your job and all of a sudden jump into MLM and bloop, two get two. And in a year, I'm a millionaire. Or next week. How you go from a failure in corporate to an automatic success in another industry beats me. But somehow that's what you have come up with in your mind. Right? It's the truth though. Exactly. So I'm going to get through this. We've been going, ooh, y'all got me going with all y'all's comments. But are y'all enjoying this? Are you getting value from this? Judging by the comments, I'm going to say yes. But we're going to, like I said, I want you to save this for when you think about quitting. I want you to share this with someone who is thinking about quitting. Because I have thought about quitting. I'm not saying I haven't, but I always defer back. I have a book of quotes. When people say stuff impactful to me, I write it down. You know how you be in a meeting and somebody say something, you say, like you had a good piece of cheesecake, right? Those are the things that I write down. And I reflect back on those things in my hard times. And one of the quotes that helped me make it through is when, I think it was from Organo Gold. And they said, I don't care what you're going through, but quitting won't get you there. If you want success, quitting won't get you there faster. Quitting will not get you there faster. Super important. And that's something, I marinate on those words. I don't just be like, that was good. No, I think about those words. And I let it sink in. It's the truth. All right? So she said, I told her going live is a gold mine. And then she says, now this is the part, and then we're going to stop it after this. She said, I said, well, why don't you go live? Going live is a gold mine. And then she says, I'm not that energetic like you. Now let's talk about this right quick. Because my response to her was, ha! I didn't start going live because I was energetic. I started going live because my butt was broke. Okay. Bars, like the kids say. Bars. Y'all, the Kim that you see right now, I didn't even start out this way. There are people that have been following me from when Periscope was popular, before there was even a Facebook Live. I've come a long way, baby. Again, network marketing is about service. Network marketing is about communication. Really, that's what life is about. That's what life is about. I want you to pay attention to the people in your life that seem to have everything. Oh, so you playing a game now? You playing a game? Okay, you just lied, because I'm actually looking at you in the mirror. So I'll deal with you after I get off of this. Because you both face lied to me. But my ring light mirror showed me what you were doing on you, even though you turned it away from me. I got you, though. I got you. Network marketing has allowed me to parent my child so somebody else doesn't have to. To be here all the freaking time. You know what's up. I don't mind that you were playing a game, but the fact that you lied to me in my face, that sets me off. I don't like that at all.
I'm sorry.
You know I'm very reasonable. Now I got to tell you. I don't want a tear to come out your eye. No liquids should come out of any.
I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. Where was I at? Growth, okay? So again, you cannot quit because the person that your future self is going to require some development. Your future self is going to require some time. Here's the good news. The time is going to pass anyway. So you have a choice. Think about the future you 5-10 years from now. Are you going to look back and say, thank you for the sacrifice you made? Or are you going to look back and say, damn, I wish I had not quit? Don't be in the same place 5 or 10 years from now that you are today. Because, newsflash, you are not in the same place. If life is going forward, if inflation is going up, if everything is advancing exponentially quicker and you're in the same place, then by default, you're behind, baby. You're behind. 5-10 years from now, even if you think you're in the same place, you're not. Because your butt is 5 or 10 years older. You got less energy. You got less probability for change. You got less everything, baby. You're tired. You're more rusty. You're more dusty. You're more crusty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, that's all I have, folks. I have to go lay down the law and handle this situation over here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the comments, the engagement. It makes it more. Look, I get paid to talk to people that I like. I get paid to block the people I don't like. What could be better? Did I start out like this? No. Was it always easy? Hell no. Was it worth it? Yes. TLC funds, it is the thing that funds everything else you see me doing. My credit mentorship, my Toro mentorship, my body mentorship, the mastermind house weekend that I went to where we had a photographer there, a massage therapist, my mentor, a private chef, a videographer. That was fun. The foundation of all of that is this little thing we call a pyramid scheme. TLC. So, y'all treat this business like a business, doggone it. Get your LLC together, get your tax firm, get your stuff, get your affairs in order. Put your ego to the side, go out there and serve the people, improve your communication skills, and be consistent. My mentor said something very impactful this weekend, and I'm going to end with it. He said, repetition creates reputation. Whatever you are known for, whatever you do the most, that's what you're known for. Don't be known for being a quitter. Being in 50 million different network marketing companies every time somebody else turns around. Don't be known as the person who doesn't keep your word. Don't be known as the person who doesn't even use your own products. You out here in health and wellness company looking busted, crusty, dusty. You selling energy products, dead as hell. Hey, y'all. It's me again. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. Everybody, bye. All right. I got to go.